What is Chris doing? Why is he wearing a hat? And why is he hopping? We'll tell you in this episode. Welcome to Coober Pedy. It is a town in the middle of nowhere. The only one along the Stuart Highway between Port Augusta, 540 kilometers away, and Alice Springs, 690 kilometers away. And the black circle on the map is us. For all off-road fans, from Coober Pedy it is only 200 kilometers on the popular Outback track to Otnadetta. For a few kilometers we drive this track along before turning off to embark on a little adventure. Coober Pedy is a special town, as special as our campsite. Tonight we do it like the people in Coober Pedy, live and sleep underground. Simply because the summers are very hot with 40 degrees plus, and the winters are very cold with temperatures around freezing. Interestingly, the temperature in the underground caves is constant all year round. It is pretty cool that we can camp in a cave like this. By the way, it's the only underground camping spot in the world. But before we even think about sleeping, we do a first exploration tour in Coober Pedy. Did we already say that the town is special? During a walk we find a spaceship. For all Vin Diesel fans, it is the spaceship from the movie Pitch Black. Next morning, we get the answer to the question why about 3,500 people voluntarily live in such a harsh environment of Coober Pedy. They are searching for opals. Here in Coober Pedy lies the largest opal deposit in the world. During a guided mine tour, Jason shows us how to find opals. So let's give it a try. First with a normal flashlight. Then with a UV lamp. Everything that glows is opal. If you shine on opal for a long time, it glows in the dark. Finally, we look for opal veins with a kind of divining rod. As soon as the rods cross without human intervention, you have discovered opal. Chris and I don't believe that, of course, but it really works. Opal search, we make a hard cut and visit the Kangaroo orphanage. Since 2008, Terry and his wife Josephine take in kangaroo orphans. Their catchment area is as big as Germany. These are orphans who have been hit by a car or truck in the Outback, or whose kangaroo mama has died in such an accident. Visitors are allowed to be present at the feeding for free. So funny that kangaroos are also annoyed by flies. And suddenly we live with the great longing to absolutely want a baby kangaroo as a pet. In the early afternoon, we say goodbye to Coober Pedy. The plan for today is to drive a good distance towards Ayers Rock. There are about 800 kilometers between us. We stop for a short while and take a look at Coober Pedy's Opal hill from above, with the Stuart Highway in the middle. Around Coober Pedy is nothing but endless red desert. The landscape remains virtually the same for hours. Once again, we enjoy our road trip through the red center. And we are happy that the most exciting thing is to have a look at such a toilet in the Outback. Or to hop from South Australia to the Northern Territory. The only downside are the annoying flies that accompany us since we are on the Stuart Highway. They don't sting, but they are a pain in the ass. We don't want to be without our net heads during the day. As soon as night falls, the flies disappear until the next morning. So it's best to get back in the car quickly. And then two crazy things happen. First, it rains in the middle of the desert, and here it almost never rains.
Wir sind mitten in Australien, mittendrin. Also tiefer rein kann man eigentlich gar nicht mehr ins Outback. Es regnet.
And second, we accomplished 630 kilometers up to Curtis Springs, a kind of farm to which also Mount Connor belongs. Mount Connor is often confused with Ayers Rock, which is a little more than 100 kilometers away. But more about that in the next episode. Chef, was gibt's zu essen?
Heute gibt es eine leckere Selektion von Nudeln. Und zwar hier Chef Cup Noodles. Die werden mit heißem Wasser aufgegossen und schmecken dann sehr, sehr lecker. Das eine ist mit Prawn, das mit Shrimps und das.
Oh, guck mal! Hello! If you like this one, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you soon.